G'day guys, Anthony 4x4 Diesel, another quick video. Well, it might not be that quick, depends how much I waffle on, I'm getting good at it. Just some washers off some injectors, obviously out of a 1kd. Just a good set for you to have a look at, that contact area there, what the surface, the amount of contact you've got there. I mean, typically what you'd want to see is something more like that one there. It's probably a good 2mm wide. Those ones in the picture, all four of them, you can see they're almost about to start leaking, and not one of them. They're all on the edge. They weren't leaking, but I'll tell you what, they were so close. And just to let you know, that was 143,000 Ks. So yeah, you know, that they're the lower end of the scale. Generally, we see those looking like that probably at 230,000 Ks. So it's not just about the Ks, it's about the driving. I think we've got a bit of a pattern where people are doing a lot of towing. They do start to get looking a bit like that sooner rather than later. So something to consider with when you're going to change your seat. So there's been a bit of talk about, you know, how often do you change the washers? What's the procedure? Well, every 40,000 Ks at the major service, the injectors are supposed to be removed to check the valve clearance, is the correct Toyota procedure. But apparently in dealerships, they don't always or don't usually remove the injectors. They just obviously bend the pipes back, remove the valve cover, and get in and work around the injectors to check the valve clearances. Usually they're okay, so that's not a big concern. The concern is, when are they going to start leaking? Well, just remember your free insurance policy is checking that oil pickup every service. If it's clear, then these washers are most likely clear. So that's your free insurance. It only takes a minute, it probably takes 10 seconds to shine a torch in there. That's all you got to do, and have a look with your eye. But at the moment, I'm recommending removing the injectors, replacing these seats, as it is a durability issue. Every probably 160. If you do a lot of towing, probably every 120. Originally I was saying 120, but we've seen a few between the 120 and 140, not leaking but looking like this. So just trying to sort of cover it best as possible from what we see. So 120, 160. If you want a really good run out of them, maybe 200, but you've got to be checking your oil pickup probably every 5,000 to be sure. Look, 160 is probably a good time. That way you're doing your timing belt, you're doing your coolant, you're doing all that sort of little bit more major work, combining the 160 as well, checking the valve clearances and doing the seats. So look, your 150, 160 is going to be the big one. I just do those two together, the major work. Obviously you want to get into the timing belt while the coolant's out and the tank's out of the way and the fan and everything, so it makes sense to do them together. So they're just another example for you to have a look at. There it is. Just sharing that. It's up to you guys. All right, have a nice day. See you.